I
Wow.
feel you, man. I feel you. Let's move on to more recent events and a post that caught my eye. Someone shared it, then I shared it, and I shared it with Lonzo, and we were like, we got to get Mr. Sheppard on the show. But I'm gonna say the post that you posted, Mr. Sheppard, and I'm gonna sit back and just let you and Lonzo chat about this because this is everything we talk about, and I just want to hear two brothers who are tired of this shit. You and him just talk about this. But Stan Sheppard posted, and I quote. Stan Sheppard says to all black music executives, stop funding and promoting black murder music. Support Stan Sheppard's movement to not play gangbang music during school hours. And then you put your email, if anybody wants to contact him, it's stansheppard2020@gmail.com. What prompted this post? And I'm just going to sit back and I want you guys to talk about this, please.
Everybody knows that Los Angeles is twice as big as Chicago in population. Now, I just did some research about a week ago. In Los Angeles, it's less than 260 murders for the year. In Los Angeles, we have, as of today, 607 murders. We have 2,857 people wounded. We have 1,380 people paralyzed from gangbang. And guess what? It just seems like nobody gives a shit. I keep talking about it. I keep telling people about it. I keep calling the record companies, and nobody gives a shit. I said, how many of you people seen some brains blown out? Oh, Stan, you're always angry. You're always talking this. Guess what? I'm tired of seeing Black Death. I'm tired of the record companies making money off of Black Death. Come to Chicago. Come on this south side. Come to 79th Street with me. I'm out in these streets. I ain't talking and I ain't walking. I'm out in these streets from the west side to the south side, and I'm sick of it. Spilling black blood everywhere. And guess what? Now we pissing on graves. Now we pissing on black graves, huh?
Yep. Disrespecting the ops.
Now we smoking ashes of black people. And guess what I just read this morning? That's gonna blow your mind. Universal just made a $10 billion profit. $10 billion. That's just Universal. Guess what is fueling the money?
Black Death.
Black Death. And when I call the record companies, they say, Stan, man, we don't want to hear that bullshit you're talking about. Black folks want death music. Did you hear what I said?
I heard you. I'm
quiet. Oh, we listen. We are just.
When I get quiet, I'm listening.
I haven't heard anybody with this much passion since. Yep.
I'm so sick of this bullshit, man. These motherfuckers talking about old block, motherfucker. I drive past old block 3 times a fucking week. Ain't nothing over there but banging. You looking at a light-skinned motherfucker that's on these streets, motherfucker. I don't care who you talking to. I've been in Compton for 27 years. I've been in Watts for 27 years. I've been in South Central. My son, I have 2 adopted sons. My one adopted son is a very active shot caller with Rolling 60. My other son is a very active shot caller with Fudgetown Mafia equipment. I'm not talking no bullshit that I don't know. I'm tired of this Black Death. And you no good motherfuckers at these record companies, you're pushing it.
Yes.
And you won't fucking talk to me. I'm not trying to do nothing wrong to you. I'm trying to answer some bullshit that's killing some black folks on a daily. I can't get no help.
You know, Stan, let me say something for a minute. What I realize is one or two men standing up and saying something, and we got enough power to stop it on our own. We got to get some organizations, some churches, some organizations with some political power behind us to make this situation stick. In Jamaica, they banned all gangster rap. Period. Fuck school hours. They just said fuck it. You can't play that shit no more. I agree with what you're saying, but I think we have to ban it. Period, Doc, because it don't make no sense. It has no purpose other than to kill black folks. Like
Guess what I'm asking, Lonzo? Guess what I'm asking you guys? I'm pushing in Chicago. I'm not talking about censorship. All I'm saying is, can we hold off on playing gangbang music during school hours? Play what you want in the evening, but goddamn, the killers are under 21. Those are the steppers. Those are the hitters that are out here. So all I'm asking is, radio stations, pull back on playing the gangbang music until the evening time.
I say 10 o'clock. Shit, fuck it. After school is still too early. 5 o'clock is the prime time. I think 10 o'clock. Shit. I think it should be off the air, period, Doc. I'm sorry. I'm saying there's certain shit that just our kids should. We don't protect our kids fully. You can't have nobody playing porno after. You can't play porno till after school. You can't get porno. You ain't supposed to get porno, period. I understand because of the internet, they get it more often than they're supposed to. But we got to at least make the effort to keep our kids protected from this shit on a bigger scale. That's just my personal opinion. I'll support you in any way you possibly can, but I think we need to go bigger and go after some of these goddamn sponsors that's paying for this shit. I was telling Dusty, there's a video by a guy named White Mike. He said he listened to the radio up and down the channel, and all he heard was Black Death, Black Death, Black Death. And he went to the programmer. He said, man, if we were talking about the Jewish community, would you still play it? He said, oh, no, because the Anti-Defamation League would have a fit. If you're talking about the gay community, oh, no, I wouldn't play it because the LGBTQ community would have a fit. If I was, what are we talking about killing puppies? Oh, no, because Peter would have a fit. So why do you play black music that perpetuates Black death? And he says, because it all depends who the artist is and who's willing to pay for it, who the sponsor. And that's where that's where the problem is, because we haven't addressed the sponsors of this shit. The people, everybody wants to make money. Everybody wants to make money. If you find a way to interrupt the cash flow and make the cash flow redirected towards something more positive, that's where the money will go. That's my opinion.
I can't even do anything to even debate that what you said. It's all correct. And it's like, Dusty, it's a situation where if you really look around at hip hop, I hate to say this, man, but it is so degrading to the black race.
Yep.
It's so degrading, man. And it's like, I know we hear it all the time, but man, you don't hear no other race, no other genre of music cussing each other out. You know what I'm saying? It's just the ignorance is just so, I don't even know how to describe it, but there's one thing I do want to say that which was so important, because I just read this statement, you guys. I read this statement about two weeks ago, and it was from the incoming president. Listen to me real closely on this. This is going to trip you out. The new president of Warner Brothers has never worked one day in the music industry, right? Listen to me. Now, his first statement. Music is the driving force to change in our world. What we push musically if these major companies, including Empire, are signing and putting out death music about black folks, you don't give a damn about nothing except your bottom line. Now understand something. You're talking to a man that sold over 24 million records with my clients. From 1994 until right now, we're still going. So I'm not talking about no chump change. We've made money just in our just my record company, Shepherd Lane. We made a lot of money for people. Okay, saying that to say, with all this money that's being made by these major labels, why aren't they doing something collectively to help the black community? What is the problem?
Man.
What is the problem? Okay, now understand something. I'm not going to name no names until I have to, and I will if you push me, like the people at Empire. Okay, the man, one of the men over there who I tried to contact back in what was it? I tried to contact him about maybe 4 weeks ago to talk about helping the black community. I didn't get no answer, but guess what? Back in 2008, when this young man was working for Dub CNN and couldn't get nobody to give him any time of day, he called me repeatedly. Stan, would you help me? Stan, would you help me? If you can let me get an interview with you, it would help my career. I said, I don't do interviews, but I'll help you, which I did. And the interview was all over. I can send it to you anywhere I want, anytime you want. But now when I call, now you go on and do what you're going to do. You're promoting Black Death. And so when I call you to talk to you about it, you ain't got the courtesy to call me back. Well, guess you, partner. That's what I feel. Everybody at these record companies that's putting out this Black Death music, you ever seen a baby's brains blown out?
Ooh.
I have.